Okay, 5.9 practice number 1. Got last year the sports time athletic club charged 20 bucks to participate in Pilates class. 70 people attended the class. Club wants to increase the class price this year and they expect to lose one customer for each dollar increase. So the first way to approach this is you need to figure out what your independent versus your dependent variable. So your independent variable is X, and that's attendance. That's the number of people attending the class. The number of people attending the class directly influences the income. So the income is the dependent variable. Okay. So we're going to set up an equation. We start off with the 20 bucks. So if we add money to that, okay, so $1 per person. What happens is the revenue generated is going to go down. I'm sorry, the number of people is going to go down. So we originally started with 70 people minus every single person is going to not come to class. Okay? And that's your income equation. The original amount, 20 bucks. We're going to add $1 per person, and 70 people started. So if nothing changed from the previous year, the income would be $1,400. So now let's see how this works out. What we need to do is find the maximum. The easiest way to find the maximum is one of two ways. You can graph this, which we're not going to, or you can put it in standard form, which I'm going to. So I'm going to put this in standard form by foiling. So first, 20 times 70, that number should look familiar. That's your income from last year. Then your outside terms, 20x, so minus 20x. Your inside terms, plus 70x. And then positive 1 times a minus 1x is minus 1x squared. Okay, simplify that. I get 1400 plus 50x minus x squared. So essentially, the 1400 changes, and the change is based on the attendance. So, find the vertex. Opposite of b over 2a. Kind of a common theme for a lot of these. So the opposite of b, which is 50, over 2 times my coefficient of x squared, which is right here, and that's negative 1. So negative 50 over negative 2 is positive 25. That will be the amount of increase that we're going to want to put in there. And it's going to be the number of people that are going to also not be coming to the next year class because they've increased the price. So if we're looking for the price the club should charge, you take that 25 and you add it to the original 20. We're going to answer part A. So 20 bucks plus 25, 45. So it's answered in a sentence. The club should charge 45 bucks to maximize the income. Okay. So now the question is, what actual will be the income? So I plug it in to my income equation. Plug the 25 in, not the 45. Remember, 25 goes in for x. So 20 plus 25 times 1, which is just 25, and then 70 minus 25. So we're going to have 25 fewer people come, but we've increased our revenue per person. So 45 bucks per class, that's pretty pricey, by the way. And then 40 minus 25, it's also 45. So 45 times 45. Neat little trick. If you didn't know, whenever you're squaring a number that ends in 5, I take my first digit, which is 4, multiplied by the next digit after 4, which is 5, and then take a 25 on the end. So 4 times 5 is 20, 25. So 45 times 45 is 25, which is still quite a bit more. That's over 600 bucks more than it was the previous year. So the new income will be $2,025.